From attempting to burn a contestant alive
It's on fire! It's literally on fire!
to making a tone-deaf comment about generous donations.
That 15 grand I just got us, does that even make a dent?
Here are 9 times MrBeast made a mistake, starting with when Jimmy promoted a controversial AI tool.
You can type in any channel on all of YouTube, and it'll use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generated.
The tool was meant to help new creators, but then people saw the price. $80 a month for the worst slop you've ever seen. The price, however, wasn't the only questionable thing, as 4 years before, Jimmy had complained about a Russian channel stealing his thumbnails. The largest channel in Russia just takes my thumbnails and photoshops his face on mine, forcing fans to point out the obvious. So, MrBeast gets to complain about channels stealing his thumbnails, then turns around and makes a tool that does the same thing but faster and cheaper? The criticism spread so far that even big creators like Jacksepticeye and Penguin Zero joined the conversation.
It's trash. That is absolute super trash. What an extremely awful thing. A net negative for the entire platform.
Making Jimmy realize his mistake.
I definitely missed the mark. Going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down.
But instead of just pulling the tool, Jimmy tried to turn it into a positive situation.
If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artist. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail.
But while this stunt drew criticism, it was far from the last time a MrBeast project would come under fire. See what I did there?
It's literally on fire! Going, get the fire extinguisher! Hurry up, the house is about to collapse!
The challenge involved a contestant escaping a burning house with as much money as possible.
Oh, there's fire around the door! The entire house is on fire!
But the dangerous nature of the stunt stirred backlash from every corner of the internet. He preys on people's financial struggles because he knows they're desperate for money, so they're more likely to participate. That's not consent, it's exploitation, with some fans calling his behavior disturbing. MrBeast, however, extinguished any criticism in a desperate attempt to save face. We had ventilation for the smoke and a kill switch to cut off the fires. We had professionals test this extensively, and the guy in the video, as stated, is a professional stuntman, only for most to take it as more fuel for the fire. Risking one life was already a scandal, but MrBeast came close to causing mass hospitalizations after pushing a product that never should have hit the shelves.
All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Joining forces with KSI and Logan Paul, Jimmy launched Lunchly as a snack kit marketed as a healthier alternative to Lunchables.
Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
The internet, however, had a wildly different reaction. Comparing Lunchly to Lunchables is like comparing smoking to vaping. Soon after, even Dan TDM joined the conversation, highlighting the larger issue at hand. This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. This tweet not only got the attention of over 50 million people, but also started a wider discussion amongst fans. Why not teach kids healthy eating habits? They're comparing their product to Lunchables, which in itself is highly processed crap. None of them are passionate about health towards fans, only their wallets. But as frustration with Jimmy's greed grew, fans soon uncovered the most alarming part of the product.
There's mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy. You should not eat mold. I don't know if this is an issue in their recipe development or packaging.
Forcing MrBeast to respond.
Every single Lunchly with cheese meat is USDA inspected. There is no mold when it leaves our factory. Like, we have the highest QC standards imaginable. Like, what do we have? Why would we ship that out? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean?
Nevertheless, Lunchly was discontinued in several stores across the US. What seemed like just another mistake for Jimmy, though, was really history repeating itself, with Beast Burger having gone through a similar fate.
The bread is not good, and the cheese is shit.
A stark contrast to how it started in December of 2020.
We haven't even opened yet, and the police just told us they had to shut down a mile of traffic, and there's 1,000 cars in line.
Beast Burger exploded at launch, with 300 virtual kitchens opening in a single day and sales topping $100 million by 2021. Behind the success, however, was one crucial mistake Jimmy didn't foresee. The food was absolute garbage. Thin burger patties with no crust, almost like they were steamed. Low-quality bun and toppings. Due to the business model, each location would serve a different style of burger, making quality assurance impossible, and some burgers tasting like raw meat. In the face of the growing backlash, MrBeast sued virtual dining concepts, claiming poor food quality damaged his brand. VDC countersued, accusing him of sabotaging the partnership, and sought damages in the 9-figure range to recover losses plus interest for breaches of contract. As of September 2025, the lawsuit is still ongoing. However, Beast Burger has been completely shut down and is now a thing of the past. But that wasn't the only time Jimmy found himself in legal trouble.
MrBeast is in the middle of a scandal that now involves the president of Mexico.
This scandal unfolded in May 2025, shortly after Jimmy uploaded a video titled, "I survived 100 hours in ancient temples."
Be careful, boys. So sketchy, Jimmy.
Can't believe the government's letting us do this.
But while the government did allow them to film the sites, it would be what he did at the end that caused uproar.
We have a special Mayan dessert, the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups.
Just 5 days after this, the Mexican National Institute of Anthropology and History posted a tweet. The permit issued to the company Full Circle Media, representative of MrBeast, did not authorize the publication of false information or the use of the image of archaeological sites for the advertising. Following this event, the news cycle was filled with stories of MrBeast being sued by the Mexican government. Jimmy, however, cleared this up. "We are not and have never been sued by them. We filmed with full permits, followed guidelines, had representatives from government agencies following us," with the claim being backed up by the city's governor, who thanked MrBeast. "Your visit gives us hope. The extraordinary exposure on your channels greatly enhances our efforts in tourism, which is essential for our progress." Nevertheless, Full Circle Media, the media company that represented MrBeast in Mexico, still ended up being sued because the permit did not authorize the use of the image of archaeological sites for private profit commercials. As of September 2025, the INAH has shared that they will be going through with the lawsuit and will keep the public informed of any developments. But while MrBeast dodged legal trouble that time, a different kind of trouble followed in the wake of his next project.
And the largest creator collab in history. Over 3,000 of your favorite creators are all coming together. With over 3 billion followers combined, this could be one of the largest philanthropy projects in history.
The goal was to provide over 2 million people around the world with clean drinking water, and the initiative was met with high praise. It's crazy how internet content creators and influencers are currently doing more for the world than actual world leaders and politicians. Jimmy set the target of reaching $40 million by the end of August 2025, and he started asking every single influencer and YouTuber to donate to the cause. Some creators, however, thought that MrBeast was going about it the wrong way.
Like, bro, when they're pressuring these creators to donate money and everything for that, I can see why some creators don't want to do it, because it's MrBeast's name that gets all the recognition.
Things got even worse when Jimmy did a live stream with Aiden Ross and XQC to meet his goal.
Yo, hey, debt collector here. Where's that 100 G's?
Dude, what the hell?
Where's,
How am I getting pressed like this?
where's the 100 grand? It's 100,000 years of clean water for people in need.
Dude, I haven't streamed it. Like I said, I'm doing 100 and then whatever my chat donates. I told you that.
Los Polos TV, though, was just one of many people pressured.
And I just don't know off the top of my head what I would do.
All right, I don't want to peer pressure you. What about 5 G's?
Yeah, that's light. I mean, I would say at least 10.
Oh, okay. Well, then at least, sounds like you can do more. Can we get a 15? 15 grand?
We'll get a 15 grand in there. We'll get a 15
grand? Okay, hey, donate it live on stream. Shout out to Rug.
Despite practically begging for the generous donation, Jimmy then said the worst thing possible.
Let's do some math right here, boys. That 15 grand I just got us, does that even make a dent?
Imagine donating like $200 as an average person, and hear MrBeast saying that a $15,000 donation doesn't really matter. Despite the criticism, Jimmy ended up raising over $40 million for the cause, which proved worth it in the end, unlike the time when he was number 7 on the Forbes Top 25 Most Influential Creators list, just below comedian Caleb Heron. According to this list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me. What did I do to piss off the Rolling Stones? This tweet was deleted minutes later, but the damage was done. Sorry, Jimmy. Caleb has something you'll never have. A personality. With even Hasanabi having a rare good take.
Oh my God. Are you real, dude? Why would you post that? You sound so bitter. You're Mr.
Beast!
This forced Jimmy to check Caleb out for himself. Not gonna lie, after this I watched some of his stuff and it's actually good. And while Jimmy admitted to his own on this occasion, this wasn't the case when his longtime friend Ava Tyson was exposed as a predator. In June 2024, allegations of Ava's inappropriate behavior with a minor would surface in a series of messages and tweets, which naturally shifted the spotlight to whether Jimmy knew about Chris's behavior, to which he addressed a month after the initial allegations. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. However, people weren't buying Jimmy's supposed cluelessness, with one of Jimmy's old crew members, Jake the Viking, chiming in as well. Jimmy knew, and the rabbit hole only got deeper when Jimmy's past tweet resurfaced. Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare, he's my effing friend and things are fine. Which was his response to Sunny V2's Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for MrBeast. To control the damage, Jimmy's legal team would start sending cease and desists to people covering the Chris issue, making people feel suspicious. After this, his public image was never the same, as even more cracks appeared in his angelic persona when Dogpack 404 released a 3-part series exposing MrBeast in July 2024, including a claim that he had conducted an illegal lottery during a live stream.
If you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each.
These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website.
Dogpack 404 would then point out that despite Jimmy's framing it like a risky giveaway, the numbers would show otherwise.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost everything that someone's bought, we've put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts.
Jimmy wouldn't address the allegations until almost a year and a half later.
Do you believe that you ran an illegal lottery?
So, I don't think we did. I have people looking into it and like trying to pull the footage and figure it out.
He didn't give a real answer to this. This guy is not to be trusted no matter what Dogpack is embellishing. Nevertheless, Jimmy tried to come up with a fix.
If people want a refund or think for whatever reason, like we did something wrong, like I'll send you a link that you can just put in the description where they can get a refund. Maybe just throw it on the screen here.
Okay.
Fans, however, weren't buying it. That suspicion only grew louder because as of September 2025, there was still no update on the footage he said would be reviewed, leaving the lottery allegations as one mistake MrBeast never cleaned up.